had a list of projects that I needed to do. And so far, I've got 2 or 3 done. Follow along with me, shall you? Working here on my short wheelbase pickup. I some months back I picked up the original console that goes along with the interior. It had got stolen one time, and well, that thing was gone. So I was able to pick it up. So I got that mounted there. I didn't want to show you all the boring details of me just doing nothing but making sure the holes were there and putting it in there and everything. I got the lock for it, but I need to get it. I need to get the lock rebuilt. So I get that done. But as you can see, it's the original console for it. It's got the felt and everything, whole original thing, blue just like the interior. Been waiting this thing for quite some time. So that's done. Uh, I ordered a I ordered a motor off of eBay for my compressor. And I know sometimes they say you can get a bad part or something like that. Well, I hadn't had that happen to me, but I guess everybody takes their turn at bat. So here we are. I got pick it up sign. I got the motor and everything, and it's for my second 60-gallon compressor. So I got the motor and everything for it. This motor here, it's got a bad centrifugal clutch on it. It keeps popping the start capacitor. Anyway, here's the motor I got. It's the box that came in. This is the motor I got. It said it was used. The only thing that was supposed to be wrong with the motor is that the frame was a little tweaked. And over here I straightened the frame out. It said nothing about the motor was damaged. Look at that. Look at that right there. That's what you call a centrifugal clutch. What that thing does is once the motor starts, then this clutch will go in like that. When that clutch goes in, it is disengaging. It is disengaging this contactor here. And this contactor right here, this contactor right here, it pushes down. When it disengages, it takes this contactor out, which is for the start winder. But check it out. You see how that black burned up stuff in there? That's the start winder. That's the start winder. That's why when I plugged it up, all it did was hum. So I wanted to make sure and see if, it was something that, if it wasn't something that's bad. But this is what it is right here. This is exactly what it is. The start winding on it is burnt up. And that's the back of it here. And this is the front. Burnt completely up. All the copper you see is the run winding. But the black, which should be copper looking, that's the start winding. And so that's why it wouldn't start and everything. And you can see that it has melted. It has melted everything in there. Only thing working on there is the run winder. Start winder is burnt up. So I'll be sending that back to the seller because the first time they sent me an empty box. Contacting, they were very cordial, professional. They got it sent back out to me, but like I say, they didn't say anything about it being the motor being burned up. They said they showed the damage on it, which was the mounting bracket. Nothing in the description said the motor was bad. So I've already reached out to them today because, hey, I need this damn compressor so I can get to work. This compressor, so I get to work on my Monte Carlo because I don't have nothing big enough to run the DAs, the long board sanders and all that. And that's what this compressor here is for. It's for that. And so, man, it's just holding me up. Uh, I don't know. I'm really tempted to just go buy another motor from another vendor, uh, and get it in like I did the one on my other compressor here. I had a real great experience with the company that sold me this motor, and it was beautiful, man. I had no problems with it. Bolted it on, changed the belt, serviced the compressor, new oil, new belt, put the motor on it. Hey, thing works like a champ. And it's also a 60-gallon compressor. It's Campbell's Horsfield. So, man, I'm just reeling at this shit. Uh, I can't I can't make it up. I don't do that kind of stuff. I wouldn't make it up. I'm not like that. If generally when I buy something, it is no problem with it. But today, it's a problem. So I'm gonna send it back. And as you can see, this motor here, that's the way to start. And the run winders are supposed to look in that motor, like this one here. But I know this is an old motor, and I don't know if I could get that centrifugal clutch for it. If I could, I would. I may reach out to Gould and see if I can get some parts for it, and if I could get a centrifugal clutch for it and the contactor, if I could. This motor, like I say, it runs good. Once it's get up and going, it goes, but it blows the start capacitor. This is the start capacitor sits here with the two wires. The run capacitor sits here. And so keeps blowing them. So shit, I'm gonna have to know. But I was hoping that by buying this motor here with just a little bit of maybe shipping damage because of right here where it mounts at, this is a 143 frame. It encompasses the 56 for the compressor, and some of the other compressors have a wider mount. So it encompasses all that. And if I had smell-o-vision, you be able to smell it. When I got it out of the box, that's the way it is. So just wanted you all to see that, be aware of that stuff, because it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody, but it's my first time, and hey, it's just what it is. As always, get out there and get something done. If you don't get started, you can't finish. And I'm going to box all this stuff back up, but I wanted to show you all exactly what it was. I thought the video would be a little bit better with the compressor actually running, with the new motor, with this 7/8 shaft that's supposed to make it a heavy-duty motor. It draws about 22 amps. I don't know if whoever or whatever happened. I ain't gonna speculate. I ain't gonna start telling stories and all that. I just know this junk. It ain't gonna do me any good. I'm gonna have to send it back, and when I send it back, hopefully they can expedite sending me another motor. Don't know what that's gonna cost or whatever. I know they got free shipping, free returns, but I'm gonna see if they can just ship me out a brand new motor, because I can't do this here. If not, refund me the money and I'll just buy another one. These motors they range anywhere from $140 all the way up to $200 and some dollars, depending on the manufacturer, or the manufacturer and the specifications of the motor. Most compressor motors are 3,450 RPM. They are 208 to 230 volt, which is 220, and they are counterclockwise. Some of them you could change the direction if you need to, but most compressors run counterclockwise when you're standing from the back of the motor. It's from the back, not the front. Standing from the back, it'll be turning counterclockwise, because most of the compressors, as you'll see, I got this one marked here. This compressor here is marked. So you see where that arrow is? See how the arrow's pointing? The arrow's pointing that way, which means that the compressor runs counterclockwise. It turns counterclockwise. If the arrow would have been going this way, the compressor would turn clockwise, but it turns counterclockwise. That's very important that when you are building one of these or replacing a motor on it or a pump on it, it's very important that you look at that, look at the drive, the sprocket for the pulley for the compressor, and find out which way does it turn. Because if you turn it the wrong way, what end up happening is you will blow oil. One thing you would do, you will blow oil out of you'll blow oil out of your blow by, your field tube, and you won't have the airflow across the vanes, which is what cools the compressor down. So just always remember that. Always remember that right there. I just thought I would give you all a little bit of knowledge there, so you all won't make those mistakes. As always, thanks for your continued viewing. I always try to put something out that will be a help to everybody, because I'm just a guy that's got a small business, and everything I do is just like you are. I don't have nobody sponsoring me. I don't do this for that kind of thing. I just like to enjoy working on whatever it is and sharing the highs and the lows of it, and try to get people motivated to get out there. And no matter what project it is, you can do it. In the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna start on replacing the deck on my Bayliner Capri 5.0, and it's 5.0 because it's powered by a small block Chevrolet. Engine runs extremely well. I will bring that to the channel and let you all see me actually ripping the floor up out of it, checking the stringers, which is the same as a frame for a car, to make sure the stringers are good. They look like they were the last time I looked at it. I'll be putting the cruiser board down and all that and get that thing up and going so we can get it some enjoyment out of it. As always, get out there and do something. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was very informative. And when you buy something off of eBay, please, please, please look at the stars for this person, the comments, because this was a very good seller I bought from before. I haven't had any problems. I don't anticipate any problems now, and it's just a matter of getting this thing sent back, getting the label, getting it sent back, and getting a replacement out of it, whether it be me getting one from them or buying it from Amazon or somebody else. Thanks again. Have a great day.